folks, they have returned to the Kansas City area. USAC non-wing sprint cars here at Valley Speedway. Got to throw out a big thank you to Dennis Shroud for putting this together, running a weekly open wheel show here as they come around here and wave at everybody. You can see the crowd stand, how they appreciate having this non-wing class here back in Kansas City again. Here's your lineup here tonight for USAC. It'll be Levi Jones and Keith Bloom on that front row, Tracy Hine, Brady Bacon on the second, Damian Gardner, Blake Fitzpatrick on the third, Hud Cone, John Stanbrough on the fourth, Dave Darlin, Robert Ballou on the fifth, Chris Wyndham, Stu Snyder, Hunter Schoenberg, Travis Kilott, Bobby East, Chris Walker, Frank Brown, Brian Ryan, Robert Black, Mike Moore, Chad Freewald, and Kyle Bellum. That's your 22-car lineup here as they get ready to come around here. I believe next time around they're coming out of turn 4. They are going to take the white flag. If we get this gentleman to sit down right here in front of us,
I know.
It sure would be nice, because the green flag is about ready to go, and there it is. Levi Jones is going to jump right off that front row into the lead. Brady Bacon, he's going to get around him down the back straightaway. Brady's going to drift up pretty high. Blue to the 27 there, looking to the bottom side. Can't believe this top side for the last 2 months. Sorry, that's Blake Fitzpatrick in that second spot. 2 laps down. Looks like John Stanbrough in that second spot, Bacon up in the front. Robert Ballou now up in that 4th spot, Levi Jones in the 5th. Bacon riding up on that top side. Now everybody's starting to pick it up. John Stanbrough looks like Ballou is going to get around. 10 of Fitzpatrick for that 2nd place. Sorry, 3rd place. Bacon already just about ready to get into the lap traffic. went over the bank there in between. Well, John Stanbrough, your leader, coming up from that 8th spot up to first place, and Robert Ballou also starting 10th, now up into the 4th spot. Top 5, Stanbrough, Bacon, Fitzgerald, Ballou, and Levi Jones. That's your top 5. I think we got 13 laps down, the official lap counter says. Everybody up riding on the rim. Just before the A main, they came out and threw down a little water up on that top side that may have paid off. We've got a yellow flag again, as we've got one turned around up here in 3 and 4. And that looks like the 7, or is it 1? Since I find him again. Might be the 3B of Robert Black.
He's saying stall, wasn't everything?
Still got 13 down. John Stanbrough, Brady Bacon, Blake Fitzgerald, Robert Ballou, and Levi Jones. That's your top 5. Once again, Stanbrough up from 8, Ballou up from 10. Get ready to take the green flag again. 17 laps to go. Stanbrough so far looks like he's got this race pretty well in hand. They do some rim riding. Down on the inside of Fitzpatrick. Just cannot make that bottom side work. Everybody in the top 5 kind of starts getting spaced out fairly evenly. Looks like about 2 or 3 car lengths maybe in between. Top 5 cars. Everybody stays on that same line. Bacon around the lip down there. 3 and 4. 3 and 4. You can tell Ballou wants to get underneath Fitzpatrick there. Not willing to take a chance yet. We've still got at least half of this race left here to run. Fitzpatrick closes up on Bacon slightly. He's thinking about it now. Get down to the bottom side, trying to make that move to the slide job. They just can't do it. Doesn't have quite enough speed. They can get it going in, but it's coming out of the corners where they're unable to pull off that move. Once again, Stanbrough runs up on Fitzpatrick, but still can't do it. Got one over the lip down here in 3 and 4, but he's going to bring it back. Ballou this time does the slide job on Fitzpatrick down through 3 and 4. And takes over that 3rd spot. Fitzpatrick's right rear goes over the edge and the lip of the track, but he brings it back. Running hard into that cushion. Tossing here. Wall or anything to stop you, they just go over the top. Ballou now kind of closing out the back of Brady Bacon for that 2nd spot. Going in, he can take a car length away from him. Bacon coming off the corner, pulls back out to that lead, and we got one that spins out right up here in front of the leader. Once again, I can't make out the number from here. But that spin out was right in front of John Stanbrough. John Stanbrough still has this race pretty well in hand, running a pretty conservative. You can do that up around the top. Brady Bacon in 2nd. Robert Ballou has gotten around Fitzgerald for that 3rd spot. Looks like he might be the quickest car, but making the pass is going to be something else. Levi Jones in that 5th spot. And the green flag comes out for around lap 22, so we've got 8 to go. Ballou, big and I'm not sure what for yet. Haven't spotted anything. Well, 24 down, 6 to go. John Stanbrough now blue in second. Brady Bacon third. Levi Jones up into that 4th spot. Now Fitzpatrick back in that 5th spot. I believe that's Hud Jones and then Chris Wyndham. That's your top 6 or 7. Be interesting to see now what happens with Blue, and he's going to try it again. Cannot quite pull it off. Of course, the bunch of racers on the 3rd spot there too. Looks like Levi Jones is going to sneak down under Brady Bacon. Fitzpatrick may get around him up on the top, and he will. It's going to change your top 5. Stanbrough. That top line, Blue right behind him. Levi Jones in that 3rd spot, Fitzpatrick 4th, Bacon 3rd, or 5th, I'm sorry. That should be around 6. Lap 26. Stanbrough and Blue up on the top, Jones down here on the inside. Fitzpatrick and then Bacon back there on the top side too. Blue looks like he might have run about as far as he could go. I don't know if Stanborough's picked up the pace here a little bit or what. Stanbrough managing to hold him off. White flag could be out either this lap, and it is. White flag comes out for John Stanbrough. One more circuit around Valley Speedway here in Green Valley, Missouri. USAC boys come back to town. They have put on quite a good show here. Looks like your winner is going to be John Stanbrough. Robert Ballou, Levi Jones, and Hud Jones, I think, snuck in there for that 4th spot. Fitzpatrick 5th, maybe Chris Wyndham and Brady Bacon are going to round out that top 7. Looks like Tracy Hines may have dropped in there also, but the story here tonight is your winner, John Stanbrough.
Be careful.
First place finisher here tonight for the USAC guys, John Stanbrough. John, I guess you found a spot up there around the top.
Yeah, just you know, kind of got lucky there at the beginning of the race, and everybody kind of moved down, and there was only 2 guys in front of me running the top, and just kind of shot by everybody, and got to 3rd real quick, and then 2nd place guy moved down a little bit and got around him, and then you know, I couldn't really tell if we were gaining on Brady or not, but once we got into lap traffic, we definitely got through traffic better than he did, so it all worked out really good tonight.
Did it take just a little while for that top to come in where you could kind of, like I say, find that place where you wanted to run, especially to make the pass?
Not really. It just, you know, he was trying to get through traffic, and wherever he went, I went the opposite direction, and, you know, there for a while, you know, it looked like maybe he was going to get through there just as good as I was, but he got stuck behind one of them, and we got through there, and really the racetrack really was at its best at the beginning, and the longer we ran, the slicker it got, and there was no cushion to lean on coming off the corners, and you know, you had to get right up against the wall and make sure you didn't make any mistakes and hit it too hard and take myself out. So just a slick, slow racetrack tonight, but I think even though the speeds were down, we still probably put on a good show for everybody.
I was going to say, it was really nice to see USAC back in town after not really seeing any open-wheel non-wing racing here in Kansas City for a year or two. But congratulations, John, on a great run. Once again, your winner for the A-Main Valley Speedway, John Stanbrough. Way to go, John.
Thank you. It was a great time being out here and going through Kansas and Missouri and all these great states, and just had a great time coming out here and racing.
Thanks for coming, buddy. Yeah. Second place finisher here tonight at the USAC race at Valley Speedway in Green Valley, Missouri, Robert Ballou. All I can say is, man, that was one fun race to watch.
Yeah, they watered the top of that thing, and I was kind of cussing the water truck guy because it was greasy. Finally, enough guys went up there before the start of the thing and got it burned off. I was nervous getting into 3 and 4 on that right coming off on 4. It still was greasy on the start, so I kind of held my line down, and if I had probably moved up I think I could have got by Stanbrough at the beginning of the deal, but gave a few spots away. I got by Fitzpatrick and gave it away to him a few laps later, and that was just one of them deals. And so, you know, once I got it back by him, then I didn't realize the flagman, he wasn't very good at holding a flag, let alone telling you it was halfway and 5 to go. So we didn't really know how many laps were left, and if I'd have known it was a little closer to the end, I may have pushed it a little harder. But, you know, second place from 10th isn't too bad, and you know, that's just...
Well, Robert, I started to say before we were interrupted there a little bit, I've seen you race out at Lakeside. I remember you won one of those TNT deals out there. No brakes. Made it around there, won that thing, and all I can say is I think you're one of the guys that just represents what sprint car racing's all about. You just do whatever it takes to win the darn thing if you can.
Yeah, there's just two of us. You know, the Doc Mulvaney who owns this deal, and he's the fuel man, and me and Derek By, and he puts in countless hours. We ran Knoxville and Oskaloosa and tore up a kart in Knoxville. Not too bad. Got to put back together. Had a rubber show at Oskaloosa, or else we probably would have won that deal. And you know, he had to fly home. He has a full-time job. He does everything on his own dime. He pays his own plane tickets to go home. We don't have enough money to do it for him, and he flew back to Dodge City on his own, and we picked him up at the airport, and we busted our butts. I've actually found a motor that was going south on us, and didn't have any spare parts. Had a rocker arm going bad, so we had to change motors as soon as he got there, and we were pretty good the first night, but I screwed up qualifying, and so I think we ended up in the top 5 or top 10. Second night, we were checked out leading and spit the brakes out again, and then the bear Chris Wyndham happened to drive me right into the concrete wall and destroyed this one over here. So we spent all night trying to get this thing. It was pretty much together, but there's always just the fine-tuning things of the things that you like and things you're learning as you go. You know, I've only been working on the sprint car at the racetrack for a year and a half now, and every night I learn something new, so I try and build off of that and try and keep my momentum rolling. And these cars are a little bit different. We cut some tubes out of that one and moved them around, and I didn't know how they were going to work, but obviously, you know, anytime you can go from a USAC show, start 10th and run second, obviously this brand new XXX chassis was just fine. They all, you know, a lot of these guys are anti-Chinamans, but they built a hell of a race car for me.
Okay, once again, folks, your second place finisher here tonight at Valley Speedway, Robert Blue. Way to go, Robert.
Thank you very much.
Third place finisher here tonight, Levi Jones. Levi, you got to start there on the front row on the pole. Did that water truck kind of do you in? Because were you planning, is that what you were going to do, is run low?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we thought we'd be able to stay right around the bottom, and, you know, that's where we needed to be. But, you know, them guys right at the start, they found that right at the top, and it lasted quite a while, and I was able to get in line 5th or 6th there, and had to start picking them off. And finally, you know, once it slipped off the top, getting off of 2, and then got pretty far up there in 4, I was able to move down on one of those cautions and get back up to 3rd.
I was going to say kind of a late race charge, but you put it together and was able, like you say, to get back a couple more places. But great run, Levi.
Yeah, it was a good run. Third's not bad at all, and you know, we're kind of in the stretch of the championship run here with Wyndham and Stanbrough, and you know, we keep knocking those top 5s out. We'll be okay. We just we start on the pole, you'd like to win, but you know, I had a great GM Performance Parts Chevrolet number 20 tonight, so we'll keep digging. Don't race the sprint car again for a couple weeks, and we'll see.